With a few powertrain-specific cues that are aimed to assist the truck's aerodynamics, we predict that the most of the exterior and interior components of the 2026 Tacoma Electric will be comparable to those of the gas-powered Tacoma. This is the case with the exception of a few powertrain-specific cues. In most cases, this is the case, despite the fact that there are a few cues that are exclusively associated with the engine. The assertion that this is the case is accurate. Nevertheless, there are a few indicator cues that are unique to the internal combustion engine and are not shared by other engines. These cues are not shared by other engines. There is a significant possibility that one of them will have wheels that are not conventional and a grille that is walled up. This is a possibility nonetheless, whatever the case may be. This is a possibility. There are not many instances in which something like this takes place. Additionally, by the time that electric vehicles are made available to the public, the digital gauge cluster displays and the central infotainment displays will be supplied with menus that are customized specifically for electric vehicles. One might anticipate that electric automobiles would come equipped with their very own specialized menus. It is for your consideration and convenience that these menus will be displayed on the screens. There's a potential that Toyota would put an electric powertrain into the next version of the Tacoma pickup truck. This would be a significant departure from the current model. As a result of the fact that this would be the beginning of the company's entry into the market for electric vehicles, it would be a significant step for the firm to take. It is predicted that the so-called Tacoma Electric will be available for purchase approximately 1 year after its counterpart that is fueled by conventional gasoline was made available for purchase around the same time. It has been decided that this is the time frame that will be used, that the 2026 Tacoma Electric made its debut in front of the general public during an event that was recently carried out by the vehicle manufacturer is a possibility that cannot be ruled out. This information is being kept under covers despite the fact that many facts concerning the truck are still being kept under wraps. Despite this, the truck is expected to be released soon. When all of the information that has been presented is taken into consideration, there is a certain element of mystery surrounding the manner in which Toyota integrates the electric powertrain into the overall architecture of the automobile. There is a possibility that the company would follow the same path that Ford took with its full-size electric car, which is shaped like the F-15 Lightning. This would be identical to the way that Ford accomplished things. As an illustration, Ford has already presented people with the Lightning. All things considered, there is a chance that this will wind up happening. However, despite the fact that this particular vehicle is supported by underpinnings that are designed specifically for powertrains, it shares critical body panels with its sibling truck that is driven by gasoline-powered engines. Despite the fact that the underpinnings were designed expressly for powertrains, this is the situation that has presented itself. If Toyota were to use the same frame for both the gas-powered and electric-powered versions of the Tacoma, there is a possibility that the business would be able to minimize the amount of money it spends on maintenance and repairs. This would be a significant benefit for Toyota. In light of this particular predicament, the corporation Toyota would be in a position to acquire expense reductions because of the situation. It is predicted that the pricing of the 2026 Toyota Tacoma Electric will start at roughly $50,000 and may go as high as $60,000 depending on the model of the vehicle. This price range is subject to change. The prices that fall within this range are subject to change at any time. It is important to note that the price range in question is not only dependent on the trim level that is chosen, but it is also dependent on the extras that are selected. In particular, with regard to this particular model, Toyota has not yet made any information of any sort that is intended to be detailed available to the general public. In contrast, we are fairly confident that the 2026 Tacoma Electrics will only be available for purchase in the crew cab form, which is differentiated by the presence of 4 doors in total. This particular setup is the only one that will be made available for purchase. Based on our projections, it appears that this particular version will be the only one that is made accessible to the general public.